friends.
Are we about to? The tea is about to be spilt right now.
I put oh, sorry everyone in the podcast, give us 1 second. I said it so it's like only best friends could be sent, and I just want to have both of you there.
Wow.
Dang.
All right, let me go and change that. In the meantime, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin,
I'm Sephi.
You know, I'm Chris now.
and you're watching and or listening to episode 315 of DangIT Productions.
Here it is.
Hey.
Yo.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. Stuff going on, but it's 4th of July. We're gonna barbecue. Now, am I celebrating 4th of July? No, I'm celebrating something else.
Mm.
Today's just another Saturday, but we just, for some reason we really wanted to make burgers and hot dogs. We're gonna make burgers and hot dogs, and it has nothing to do with 4th of July.
Nothing. I don't know what that is.
Exactly. I'm with Christoph. I don't know what that
all
is.
countries matter. That's what I'm gonna say today.
No. Never mind.
All countries matter.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm doing okay. Not to get serious or anything, but one of my good friends passed away. So.
Oh, Sephi.
Yeah.
That's
So,
really good.
yeah. So but I'm doing okay. I know she's in a better place, and she was always talking about the universe, and we're all part of the universe. She's very, I guess, spiritual in that sense. So.
What was her name?
Megan. It was, Alyssa Day. It was her sister.
Oh, we're gonna drop names.
We Dawson people. Okay.
Well, it's her sister. Yeah.
Oh.
So I found out yesterday through Facebook. I guess it just happened. But just want to take some time to say that I will miss her a lot, and that I know she's not hurting anymore. And yeah. So.
Of course, rest in peace to Megan.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
But otherwise, let's enjoy our time. Let's everybody out there, just enjoy your time. Tell people you love them, and do crazy things.
Christoph, I love you. And the gate's open.
Oh.
The gate is open, and we love you.
As a sign of that, the gate's open.
The gate is open. Yeah, so I forgot to fill out the podcast sheet, by the way, so I really don't have any topics. I'm just gonna riff off of you guys.
Gonna freestyle?
I'm just gonna freestyle it.
Exactly. Okay.
I see you.
All right, for sure. All right, I'm gonna try and get into this island.
All right,
Alright.
for sure.
Of course,
For sure.
for sure.
What was oh my god, I sat down to set up this Discord call for the podcast, and I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing something right now. Laundry. Yeah, so yeah, Frank told me, because I took a shower earlier, so I got out of the shower, and he's like, oh yeah, I invited my mom over, she'll be coming over later, and I was like, I haven't cleaned the house.
How we live in a pigsty, Frank.
I haven't cleaned the house. She's gonna come in, she's gonna be like,
I mean, when I was there, well, granted, like we announced that we were going to head over to your place, so you may have had time to clean. But
Yeah.
it looked pretty tidy. I mean, the only thing from what I could see you have to worry about is just any type of smells.
Yeah, the smells is what it is. But I don't really smoke in the living room or anything, and his mom is like okay with that. But I have like candles out, and I vacuum and stuff.
Just a layer, just a thick layer of smoke on the top of the ceiling.
Just a nice
Like
thick
just a
fog.
Yeah, just a thick London fog at face level.
Yeah. So so you have to do laundry and put my other laundry away. So that's what I'm up to right
How
now.
long you got?
Oh, I don't know. I have a while. She
Okay,
said she's
cool.
not coming over till like later, so I was like, okay.
Okay.
I just want to get the living room cleaned up. There's like a bunch of stuff in the living room, so
Makes sense.
yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
Oh shoot, something's going on with my mic. But sorry, there's just some background stuff going on. Yeah, I think our OBS is just kind of acting up just a little bit, so I'm just gonna lower down my volume a little bit.
Okay.
You're.
You're All right, we're good.
Cool.
All right. As unprepared as I am, I kind of just rushed over to the office space to do this, saying is that
again?
Yeah, just to make sure. I wanted to kind of revolve around using the office space a little bit more for like broadcasting specifically. Recording's a little bit different, but you know.
That's smart. No, that's a good idea.
You guys have space.
You have the space. You might
as well use it. Right.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you guys like the office space? You know, I know you've had it for a little while now. How do you guys like it?
I like it a lot. It is just another like place away from home. Like granted, like outside of it, it's totally neutral territory. But when you come in here, it feels like a space of your own. It's not great when you want to be productive, but it's also a weird space where you don't really, you're not at home, so it doesn't affect you that way. So therefore, you can work normally, but it is starting to become kind of like a second home. Did we just go silent? What the? Whoa, hold on, guys. That was strange. What just went down? I don't hear anyone. Hello? Hey guys? Someone put in like an echo filter. Hey guys. That's so weird. Hold on. Maybe the input just.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Justin, you're back.
I was so scared. It was so dark.
It was.
So dark, buddy.
Oh God.
Man, Christoph was almost gonna sing us a rendition of something.
Of Frank Sinatra's "My Way."
Sure, yeah, that's what it was gonna be.
Of course, I can still do it if you want. Listen.
Did I tell you guys I taught my boss my favorite rap lyric?
Oh.
So on Wednesday or Thursday, I was like walking back with him to his office because the back office you have to like go around to the back of the building. So we were walking outside and he's talking about like there was a song that was playing and he's like, man, like modern music, like they have really dumb lyrics nowadays. Like there was some song that he was talking about, like had like really dumb lyrics, and I was like, oh, this reminds me of this one rap song that I just know the lyric, like just this one lyric. And he's like, oh, what is it? And I was like, oh, she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty.
Yes.
So he was like, oh wow. So he repeated it. He's like, she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. And I was like, I just got John to say that.
That's perfect.
It was amazing. It was
Wow.
awesome.
What a connection.
Look at what you've wrought, Seppi.
It was awesome.
Now he's gonna be a two chain stand.
I guess so. He'll be a 2 Chainz stand. It's just like he's just like this older like Southern guy, and he's like, she got a big booty. He's like, call her Big Booty. I was like, oh no.
Does he have a thick Southern accent? Like, she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty.
He's not like a thick Southern accent because he's lived here for like a while now, but he's still got that like that accent, and so it's just funny. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Twang.
Not twang.
So that's what's up with me. Just teaching my boss, corrupting the elderly.
No, look at you.
Corrupting the elderly. Just doing my part.
Doing her due diligence. Doing her part of service.
Exactly. Thank you. I also got a new phone, by the way. Finally got rid of my 6S. It was time to retire that phone because it ran out of
6S.
storage. And it was, it was acting up. So I got the new iPhone, the 2020 SE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so not super fancy, but I don't really need like 3 cameras in the back or anything. It was really nice. It's so much faster than my old phone. Obviously, battery life is fantastic. Yeah, battery life is fantastic, and I love it a lot. I'm so glad that I got the new phone. It took me forever, but I finally got it. So, still same phone number, everything. Nothing's changed. I just got the new phone.
Okay. And you know what? I think that's a really good time, like that good span to just like upgrade a phone. Like usually I'll wait like I think maybe 2 years before I start upgrading. So in this case, I have like the 10R, and so the next thing in line would probably be the 12. So I think come around September, they're gonna announce like legitimately the iPhone 12, and I'll probably just jump into that.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I like to stay like a few generations behind because it makes it a little cheaper.
Right.
So that's why when I got the 6S, it was already, I think iPhone 8 was already a thing. But this time I was like, well, I kind of want to get like something like newer. So I was thinking about doing like the iPhone 10 or the 11. But then one of my coworkers was like, oh, I have the SE and I really like it. Like it, it's like the same size as like the 8, I think. And he's like, oh, it has like a home button still. So he was like showing me his phone because he has the same one. And I was like, well, that's pretty much all I need, really. So there you go.
Nice.
And this is not sponsored by Apple, by the way, guys. I really do like the phone.
I wish.
Throwing that out there, okay?
Just want that to be known. We're not popping like that.
We're
not like that yet.
Nope.
Listen,
exactly. Yep.
Listen, we're still waiting for Casper. Still waiting for HelloFresh. Listen, we'll be there.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It's in the works. You just don't know yet.
It's in the shadows.
We shouldn't be talking about it, though.
Absolutely not. Come on now, Chris.
What were we talking about?
Steffi, come on now.
I hate having to do laundry. Uh-oh. Yo, you guys can hear me? What happened?
Yeah, we're good.
No,
we're
we're
good.
still there. You're there. You're good.
Hello?
Is that me you're looking for?
Hello?
Dang,
Seffi.
now she's alone?
Seffi Roth. Seffi Roth. Oh,
Hello?
wow.
You could do $100 a month.
Seffi.
Yo.
Seffi.
Is it me you're looking for?
What if I leave and come back?
I can see
Probably.
your eyes.
That might actually happen. Yeah, like, no, that's strange because if Seffi's talking right now, then I don't really see her icon. Discord's kind of weird. Like it's beautiful for what it promises, but sometimes it just kind of acts up. But you know what? Like oh, hello.
Okay. I don't know why.
Good.
Like
Okay.
froze and then okay.
All right. So when in doubt, like if we don't hear each other, then we should probably just connect or disconnect and connect again on the call.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do, and then finally it went through. But okay.
But let's see. Let's start with some topics, actually.
Yes, let's jump on into it.
I will go ahead and start with mine since, Christoph, you're still like typing up some stuff here.
You have to reorganize it. Don't worry.
No, no problem. So, as per usual, I kind of have like a game-orientated list up to game stuff. The big thing for me that came up was an announcement. I'm not sure if it was directly through Xbox, but there's just a bunch of news media that's been like reporting on it. So because of what's been going on in the world today, the alternative to like video game presentations seems to have been led by Jeff Keighley. It's called the Summer Game Fest. They were kind of the ones who've been spreading like news about things such as the what was it? A couple of like PlayStation 5 events. I forget what they're called, but it's the equivalent to Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
And so their latest announcement via what's going on with Xbox is that it was from July 21st to the 27th. Xbox One is going to be releasing 60 playable demos that would be showcased in their little July event, which we've been anticipating. 60 playable demos.
Wow.
Which is absolutely wild. So it's equivalent to just like a show floor, like show floor demos that you'll see at like E3 or even Comic-Con or any other type of like expo where you physically have to be there, wait in line. But the difference here, the thing is here is that for just a limited amount of time, you do get to just download and play these demos like without having to really wait in line for anything like that. You just try as many times as you like. And I just thought that was actually really impressive, and I was like, props to you, Xbox. I wasn't expecting something like this. I was just waiting for like some kind of video press conference, possibly be disappointed, but this has actually astounded me.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have an Xbox, but I mean that's cool, for people that can do it. But wow, 60 playable demos. Did they say anything about? I guess everyone's just kind of doing their own thing, right? Since there's no E3 this year, like everyone's just like, oh, we're just gonna kind of just do whatever. Like it's not like a thing, I guess. I mean, I assume because E3 is not happening this year.
Right.
It's not.
So I mean, oh yeah, a little slight off tangent. Do you guys know about Anime Expo having their like live events this weekend?
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
I didn't know about Anime Expo, but I know Funimation is doing a thing this weekend as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, Funimation Con. I stopped in yesterday. Sorry, just go to quick tangent. Yesterday, I stopped in for a little bit because they had a panel with the My Hero English voice actors.
Right.
And that was lovely. They also, yeah, dude, it was pretty cool. They had the voice of Kirishima, the voice of Eri, who else? Aizawa. And they talked about that. They talked about the current arc of Aizawa right now. It's pretty cool. And they talked about like the newcomers, so Hawks and Mirko, their voice actors. Yeah,
okay, really cool.
Yeah.
I've only heard a little bit of Hawks and not so much of Mirko, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't watch the English dub. I just watch the sub version.
Oh.
No, okay, I'm not one of those elitists who are like, oh, sub is better than dub. I just happen to watch the sub version. I just haven't watched the dub version. So I did watch the dub version of Broly in theaters.
I think we did too. Anaya, Stephen, and Gabe and I. Yeah, I think we watched it. It was one of those weird things where like you walk into one door or another and you get like either dub or sub. And at that point we're like, we don't know which door. We'll just go with this one.
Let's go with this one. It's okay.
Actually, yeah, it had to be English dub because that's the only way I remember Frieza just up and saying, "Hello, monkeys." And I was like, ooh.
Like, you can't say that.
Frieza, no.
Frieza, you're gonna get canceled. But okay, well that's cool though about the whole Xbox thing. Gonna have to see. You'll have to let us know what demos that they have and what games are we gonna get.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, from what I remember, they had a couple like titles. I wasn't quite interested in all or any of them. It was just like maybe like 2 or 3. But there's definitely a lot more, and I'm wondering what they're going to allow as far as like recording content, because as far as I can see, like that week or that matter of like that time length is a good amount of time just to capture footage. I just don't know if like that's even allowed to even be like streamed or recorded. So that could be a lot of content that we can cover as well.
That's very true.
Otherwise, it's 60 games, and you know, they're gonna have it paired with like their July event, so it'll be like a nice introduction to some of these games, especially if they want to put a lot of highlight into like one of them, for example, see how it plays. And you know, when you see like games in the past where they have such a like really cool demo that they lead off with, everyone applauds, and then they say like, oh, the demo is like available on the show floor right now.
Yeah.
It's just really cool to see that. So I look forward to it. This is definitely a new way of formatting it, and I think it's a great way to adapt to what we're going through right now.
It's very interesting to see, you know, how people and companies adapt to what's going on in the world right now. You know, from like releasing 60 demos to, you know, doing like, it's just interesting to see how they adapt. And I'm hoping, you know, that it doesn't, this isn't a trend. I hope that we can eventually go back to normal. But for right now, you know, I'm really interested to see, you know, how everything plays out for the rest of the year.
And Christoph, did you want to jump in with a topic of yours, or should I just go ahead and just like finish off my second one? Christoph?
Uh-oh, I think we lost Christoph now.
Oh no, Christoph!
Okay, hello?
Oh,
Christoph?
Oh, my mic just disconnected. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, simple.
It's getting that little noisy effect on it, though.
How does that sound?
It's still kind of noisy, actually.
Golly.
Okay, how about we...
I'll work with that. I will fix. But while I do this, Justin, Your next topic.
Okay, for sure. I wanted to talk about another thing that like announced actually a few days ago, if not just like maybe one or two. So it's from Ubisoft. They're releasing a new battle royale game. It's called Hyperscape, and it's been, I mean, because of like its quick announcement, it was kind of under the radar initially, but then I think a lot of people are picking up on it now. Essentially, it's like Apex. Actually, it's a lot like Apex. Like there's 3 people to a team. There's no circle or anything like that. They just have like degrading like city marks or just like areas of the city that just kind of like will eventually dissolve away. And it's very like action orientated, very aggressive. I mean, Apex Legends was kind of like that too, but there's a little bit of like there's kind of a little bit of like areas of just relaxation for a bit because you're just gathering materials. And here it just seems like it's just absolutely just like balls to the wall, like absolute nonstop action.
Okay.
So I'm kind of interested in seeing how well it's received and seeing each other reviews, and maybe we'll jump in for a game or two, which is weird because like Christoph like the other week just brought me back into Apex Legends for just like a quick video.
Yeah, Frank and our friend Mikey have been playing Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
So they've been like really into that. And so actually Frank bought a gaming laptop because you know, he has to set up his desktop, everything in the room, but sometimes I like to hang out in our living room. You know, I like to watch TV or just kind of sit out there and play, you know, on my Switch or something. So he's like, "Oh, like when you want to hang out in the living room, I can, you know, game on my laptop." And he's like, "Oh, and then like when we all play games, you can use the laptop so I could play like Minecraft Dungeons and it'll actually look nice and run smoothly. Because on my computer, it does not run smooth at all."
Oh, I see.
But in that case, they want me to join Sea of Thieves, so I might play Sea of Thieves.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I might
get
Yar matey. Yes, of course.
It's $5.
But yeah, no, I definitely. Don't forget you. Sorry, that was Frank. But yeah, so I might start Sea of Thieves when we get the gaming laptop. I might be a pirate, so
you too can fetch for the booty.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, Mark,
so,
don't get ahead of yourself in the chat. We don't know if she'll join us.
I don't know about that. I still have to. I'm gonna try it out and see how I like it, how it plays and stuff. And if I do like it, then I will let you guys know. Maybe we can sail the 7 seas together and go spelunking.
Oh, a quick shout out to the chat, by the way. Ibrahim, Mark, Eyeshadow, Christoph just said like one comment, and Sylvia.
Hey guys, shout out to the chat. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here.
Always love their support. Appreciate y'all.
I know Mark said something about crossplay. That does remind me that he did tell me about this one. There was a game exclusively for Xbox called Crossfire, and I think, and I only bring that up because of the fact that Xbox kind of been lacking a lot of exclusive stuff. So
right.
Hoping for the best for Xbox as far as their exclusivity as well.
Right.
I mean, aside from like their Game Pass subscription thing, which is actually really, really good, they've been kind of lacking on those kind of stuff, or at least there's not a lot of great ones that just stand out, kind of like God of War, Spider-Man, etc.
Right.
I mean, as much as like those titles will end up becoming regurgitating to people's mouths when they talk about like the perks of PlayStation here and there, but it does leave a really good impression and really kind of builds the fan base from there. So hoping Xbox does the same thing as well in July, but I guess we'll just have to wait because that's in the later half of July.
Oh, speaking about right at the later half of July, Paper Mario comes out this month. So
oh yeah, Paper Mario.
That's right. Yes. So of course I will be purchasing and playing it.
Nice.
So we'll see. Oh, Al's awake. Babe.
Oh, aluminium.
Oh, Christoph, did you just quietly leave?
No,
no, I'm here. Sorry, I had to mute my mic because I was trying to yell at Frank.
Oh, sorry. On the island.
Oh, on the island. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I think my Wi-Fi cut out for a second.
Okay.
No. Oh,
Kristoff!
oh my! I should have gotten the regular one. Why did I get the normal?
Kristoff, I retract my statement. I don't love you. And
Oh,
Dang! He said, "I don't love you." Oh my God, the audacity! Just
Is
kidding.
it fine?
all of a sudden, you just see on Twitter's trending is Justin and then Kristoff,
It's just gone.
followed
What
by
was our-
anime betrayal.
Crustin. That was the name.
Crustin.
Crustin.
I
Crustin.
now
Fo-
just I have the Kaneki Avi of him just like dying like. Ugh. Perfect. Oh wait, hold on. Actually,
the headline: Crustin crumbles.
Preston crumbles before our very eyes. Who could have saw it? Also, Betty White, secretly a vampire.
I'm sorry.
Small article. You know, you also gonna have multiple articles. Smaller article.
Yeah, you always
Betty
have
White.
those news articles where they're like, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and also
In other news,
another.
Ryan Reynolds, secretly a Scientologist.
I'm sorry.
We have your exclusive look.
Exclusive look for a night out of town during quarantine. How to properly match your mask to your bag.
Yo, that's a thing. You know what? That could be a thing right now, Kristoff. You're
I've
not
definitely
wrong.
seen a dude match his mask, his belt, and his shoes. And
Nah,
that's when I knew
I was doing it all wrong.
I'm nowhere near. You know what I'm saying? Like we just really a humbling moment.
Nah,
Like,
I feel it though. That's gonna be a thing now.
Yeah,
Matching your mask to your outfit. Because if
Yeah,
you have to go out with your mask anyways, you want to make sure you look good. So
of course.
you're onto something. You're onto something.
This adds another layer of like complexity in just the fashion world now.
It
Right,
really does.
right.
Because you have to
Really-
think of like colors and material now that's going to be breathable but also very lovely to look
Also
at.
fashion. And also, which design are we going? We're going surgical mask style, full head wrap around. You know what I'm
Are we
saying?
doing
have
privacy
the-
mask like
the
in like
N95
Korea and Japan with its,
Just just a whole tent.
Go outside and grill a little bit.
yeah, so it's like, yeah,
There's
that's
so many levels to this.
wow, that's something I didn't think about. That's so crazy.
Oh, I'm shopping
Alright.
for masks as we speak. Anyway,
I know. All right.
the
What's our
black mask with special
yeah.
occasion. The silk mask. Anyway,
what's our next topic?
we digress. Actually, I want to talk about hyperspace real quick because I saw the trailer right before we started rolling, and boy, does it look cool,
Right.
to say the least. It looks like there's a mechanic where like you can like take materials from the world and build weapons, and you kind of use the same mechanic to like revive people and such. So it looks like a good time. It looks really sick.
Oh yeah,
and that's all I had to
crazy.
say. Also, it looks like a more of a King of the Hill, capture the flag type situation.
Right.
So I'm always here for competition. Also, they have sliding mechanic, which is such a necessary thing when it comes to gaming. Because I tried to play Fortnite today just to like get back into it, and boy, it does not move as
Anywhere,
smooth as
yeah.
Apex. No,
Yeah.
Oh,
nowhere
really? Oh,
near
okay.
smoothly. Like in terms of like dynamic, when it comes like for Fortnite, you're just running at the one speed. You know what I'm saying? It's super slow. There's so much open area. It feels, but when it comes to like Apex, it's like you get to slide, run, jump, grapple, super speed, all these types of things. And so I love that dynamic. And now I'm definitely gonna check it out to see if it's dope. Also, I like the little interaction Mark and Sylvia are having in the chat.
Yeah.
Lovely back and forth.
Did someone say Korea?
Yeah, man. That's all Sylvia needs.
I guess I gotta hop into this chat then. 'Cause I'm
Yeah, for sure.
actually on my computer now.
Oh, look! I'm trying to.
Yeah, I know, Kristoff. Here, why don't you just like hug the corner of the couch there?
Oh, wait,
I
come on,
said
buddy.
something finally.
You got it.
Well, no, actually, yeah, oh, no, okay.
Oh, I like your wetsuit there.
sorry.
Thank you, Seppi.
There it is.
I did this as kind of like a physical sign that like, oh hey, the update's here for Animal Crossing, which is to let us swim around the island.
Yes. Okay,
Ooh.
that was gonna be one of my topics. So Animal Crossing update. We finally get swimming now. That was a huge thing in New Leaf, so I'm so excited that they brought it back in New Horizons because come on, like they could just not do that. We're literally on an island, okay? But I'm super excited, and I have gone swimming already and found some cool underwater sea creatures. I haven't talked to Pascal yet, so I'm gonna have to find a scallop. But the mermaid furniture made its return, and that's some of the cutest furniture in the game. So seeing it like in HD Animal Crossing graphics, that's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen Pascal yet, so
no, I don't know nothing about that.
It was weird though, is that it's been raining consecutively on my island.
Oh my god, same.
And one of the things I found in the waters when I was fishing was a shark. And then promptly after the shark came around, I decided to go swim, which makes me wonder, like, if I was swimming and I didn't pick up that shark,
right?
What would happen? Because what I didn't notice was that sharks will have the fins protruding out, like unlike other fish. So that's how I was able to tell exactly who it was. So I was like,
Yes, yeah, yeah. So I'm pretty excited. I found some good stuff. Can't wait to build the mermaid furniture. So excited.
Hold on, real quick.
Oh,
we got another K-pop head in the chat. Shout out to Sylvia.
Yes,
we're coming back, coming prompt next week. We talking music. We talking K-pop news.
Blackpink, hell yeah.
I'm making speaking of, I'm actually trying to make like the perfect K-pop playlist for folks who don't listen to K-pop.
Okay.
Can you feature that like somehow, like for the channel as well?
I will do my best. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
I'd love to pop into that because I like K-pop, but I don't listen to it like a lot. But there are definitely some bands and some songs that I'm like, hell yeah. BTS, yes. Blackpink, yes. Twice, yes. I even saw Twice in concert.
Still sad that Big Bang was going to perform at Coachella this year.
Oh.
I'm so sad
with
that
Frank Ocean headlining.
Nah, the lineup for Outside Lands next year is going to be so good, and I really want to go. So if anyone wants to go to Outside Lands, San Francisco, next year, August, we go in. We can go see the 1975, Tame Impala, Lizzo. Come on, guys. I know you want to go. It'd be so good.
AOA, Twice. Wonder Girls making a comeback. No, they're broke up a long time ago. Anyway, definitely coming next week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thanks to Sylvia for giving me the space to talk K-pop.
Wait, Christoph, I got a quick question. So, a couple of Comic-Cons ago, there was some merch from the Viz booth featuring like One Punch Man t-shirt with the signature Opie. Now, it's not a shirt that I wear in public a lot, but I do wear it like indoors.
Right.
The only thing is that my parents are indoors. They don't really understand the language of what Opie means, except I guess my mom, but only sees it in the Korean sense. So,
like Oppa?
Yeah, so like brother, right?
Yeah. Yes. Older man.
So, I mean, I would low-key kind of want to make some kind of fan like band, Korean band, just called Oppa. But also have like an image that kind of gives you the idea like, oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it's like Big Brother. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Sylvia. It's like Big Brother, but from a lady, where it's different. If it's a dude saying Big Brother, it's a different name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Opie equals boob. Yeah, I want that shirt or sweater.
You can get it for sure.
I know. I just looked it up, and there's a.
Yeah, you got some different searches.
No. I looked it up, and it's like the first thing was like Saitama's favorite hoodie or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I would totally wear that. Now I have a couple of friends that have a clothing brand called Fight Boy, and it's I'll type it in the chat. Fight Boy, and it's like anime like inspired like clothing and like I guess like Japanese inspired clothing. I don't know. They have some pretty good like stuff. It's like streetwear type clothes.
Okay.
But they have some pretty good stuff. So if you guys check it out, shout out to Fight Boy. They had one. It was like a sweater or like a long sleeve shirt. It was like Area 51 Chan, and it was like an alien anime girl, and she's like doing that like that face. You know what face I'm talking about.
Mm.
But I thought it was like kind of a cool design. But anyways, check them out. Fight Boy. They got some good stuff. That Opie sweater, it makes me think of something that they would probably have.
Yeah, Mark was saying that I love to see your mom's reaction to the actual meaning for that shirt, Justin. And I'm like,
Yes,
great
Mark.
content.
Yes, a Hago.
That's great content.
I would have already lost her before I can even say like, but
she would just backhand you across the face.
Justin just wakes up. He just wakes up to the opening of Skyrim.
I heard you were trying to cross the border.
I see you're awake. You trying to cross the border.
Justin's like, what?
Oh, what?
Oh, this is the thing.
Why is the graphics not that great?
Why am I a woman?
Huh? Why am I a cat person?
Why am I a cat person?
Khajiit has wares. If you have coin, I would be a Khajiit. But I want to be one of the. I want to be one of the Khajiits that look like a normal house cat, but they like are not house cats.
They are not, in fact.
Yeah, like what was different about them? Did they have like some sort of like tiger face to them?
Yeah, it's like they're like normal cats, but
maybe pointy.
But that would like make them different. Yeah, that would make them different. But they're like, they're Khajiit. They just look like normal house cat. But that is the type of Khajiit I would be.
I know we're going on a little farther tangent. I remember there's a Khajiit in the was it Winterhold? Yeah, I think it was Winterhold, who would put you through a lot of like little tiny experiments.
Oh, really?
And that's the biggest impression I've had of like one Khajiit.
Good old Khajiit. Yeah, I watched this like video on like the history of Khajiit, like their like where like they come from and stuff. I think me and Frank watched it. It's pretty interesting.
Does it expand throughout like the whole Elder Scrolls series?
It does. It like tells like it like expands like where like what like country they're from, and how they made their way over, and like the different species of Khajiit, like the house cat, and then like the Khajiit you see in Skyrim and stuff. I thought it was pretty interesting.
They all existed from one place called the Cat Cafe.
Yes, the Cat Cafe. Love that place. Shout out to the Cat Cafe here in San Diego. Love it. They always do a live stream every night of their kitty, like they're like inside and the kitties, sleep and play around. So.
I'm gonna need some resources on that, Sophie, please.
Yes, just I got you. The Cat Cafe. Shout out to the Cat Cafe. I've been.
Shout out to the Cat Cafe. Bringing genuine content.
Bringing genuine content, exactly. Genuine good content.
Just play some K-pop in the background, and there you go. You got your own specialized music video.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it slaps, And you know what else slaps?
Oh.
Christoph's topic, Doom Patrol.
Oh, shit.
Christoph, tell us about it.
Coming in with that smooth segue. Hey,
I got you.
Of course. All right, guys. You know me. You know I don't go out much. You know I'm in here on these streaming services. So I got the stuff that y'all should be watching. Right?
Okay.
Season 2 of Doom Patrol dropped last week. Right?
Yeah.
They released 3 episodes off the bat.
Right.
And episode 4 came yesterday, and listen, guys, I can't keep talking about the show enough. I can't keep, it's so good. This past episode dealt with should I just spoil it? I shouldn't spoil it.
Probably not.
Probably not if people want to watch it.
HBO Max. It's on there now. There's a reason they chose Doom Patrol as the show to put on HBO Max for the DC streaming service. It's just the perfect weird show. You have a robot dude who was once a race car driver who got in an accident, and that was brains in a metal tin can. You got Rita, who is a former movie star in the 1930s or 40s, who now turns into basically pudding when she gets stressed out. You got Jane, who has 64 personalities, each with a different superpower. You have Larry, who's a former fighter pilot who got into an accident, and now he is radioactive and has to wear bandages, called the Invisible Man. No, Negative Man. Sorry, the Negative Man.
The Negative Man. Oh, rip him. I'm sorry he has to deal with that.
Yeah, dude, it's such a good show. It's the perfect show of drama. It's also really fun. Also, Cyborg's on it.
Yeah, I know Cyborg, isn't it?
Yeah, Cyborg, played by the great Joy Vaughn Wade, who I was doubtful at first, but he really is good in the role. This past season, they've been dealing, because the show is really good at dealing with like just like these characters and like this, and they tread this line of like really funny, really sad, really interesting and dramatic character work. It's great. It's just great. Listen, it's just great, and you guys just watch it. All right.
You know, I don't really hear a lot about the DC streaming service, so in it, you know, so I'm really glad that
someone somewhere
there is talking about it, watching it, because I would have never really, you know, looked up all these shows. But yeah, like I said, my coworker, you know, loves DC, loves comic books, and he was telling me all about the DC streaming service, and then with Lucifer did a crossover with like all the DC heroes on the CW.
Lucifer
like
in the DC, the Arrowverse.
Yes, I bet you he was just so sassy. I love Lucifer. Speaking of shows, I can't recommend Lucifer enough. Watch Lucifer. It's on Netflix. It's so good. It's a little formulaic, I'll admit, but the sub stories is what gets you, and it's just Lucifer is just. I just love him, you know? Like, yeah, he's the devil, but is he really all that bad? I don't know. You'll find out when you watch Lucifer.
If you watch it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that pull. Look at that pitch. Yeah. Flawless.
He's just, the guy that they picked is great. Tom Ellis.
He's really good. Oh, yeah, he's friends with John Constantine.
Yeah.
John Constantine knows him because he's the devil. Which is a great segue because, also, speaking of DC stuff, I'm going to stick with DC for the moment. So a couple things. So on the DC streaming app, they have Doom Patrol, which you should check out. It's the best show they've got on there. It was probably my favorite show of 2019. It's just so weird and perfect. Like literally the latest episode, they have to throw a party, and somehow, some way, the part like shenanigans ensue with the character, and they accidentally release with like sexual energy, and they radiate so much of it that it attracts a sex demon that comes to feed off of it, and when it births a baby and the baby cries, every child on the world will disappear. And someone's on ecstasy, and they're trying to handle the situation. Another person's depressed because they missed out on the child's life, and it's just like, it's great. And there's a talking street that's non-binary named Danny. Like, it's great. He's a sentient street.
A sentient street
named Danny. And they're non-binary.
It's just like the Hell House from Final Fantasy VII. You're just fighting a house.
Pretty much.
The house, sentient street.
A sentient street. He's so great. Or sorry,
they're so great.
They're so great. Shout out to Danny.
The non-binary talking street. Love them. Yes.
Now on to another DC property I think also should get some love. It's this new show called Stargirl.
Stargirl.
Yes. You may know it. You've probably seen this character Stargirl before. You've probably seen her on like
seen her in like
Justice League. I think she was in the Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah, it's just there's like a cartoon or
I think she had a show back on if I'm not mistaken, Fox Kids back in the day. It's a story. It's a character created from Jeff Johns based on his departed younger sister. She passed away at a young age, and so he created this character off of her. So Stargirl is a sequel character to an old like golden age hero called the Star Spangled Kid, who grew up, became Starman, had the staff. I think it's called the Staff of Staff of Destiny. I can't remember, but the staff, it gets passed on to, and he had a sidekick named Stripesy. When Starman passed away, he kept the staff, eventually marrying this lady who had a daughter, and the daughter became the successor known as Stargirl. So the story starts out with like this girl living in LA, has to move because her mom got a new job in a small town in Nebraska. She's a fish out of water, new small town. The loser where she was when she was used to be popular, used to be have friends and all that. Now she's just a loser kid, but she finds the staff and she got to be a hero. It's really fun. It's really cute. It's actually stars a child. She's like 15 or something. Also has one of like the most well-produced openings, like first episodes.
Okay.
In terms of like CGI, like usually, like even in Doom Patrol, like Doom Patrol, Flash, whatever, and CGI is a little, you can see where the budget ends. Like you can see just how far they stretch it. Yeah, but this one, it definitely felt like a movie. Like the way it was shot and the way the effects were just so well put together. It felt like a blockbuster movie. Makes sense because both Jeff Johns and Greg Berlanti. Greg Berlanti's the guy who's behind pretty much any DC property you see in live action. He's did all the CW shows. He's done Titans, Swamp Thing, and now Stargirl. And I think he's doing the Green Lantern show. It's supposed to be coming to HBO.
I don't remember anything about a Green Lantern show.
Yeah, are there any like
Green Lantern show? It's coming to HBO, I believe. HBO Max.
Are there any like other good DC properties on the streaming site? I know you said Titans. Don't waste your time with.
No, I'd never said. Yes, don't do Titans. Listen. I know. Yeah, I know they're fun. I know they got Robin. I know they got Hawk and Dove. I know they got Raven and Beast Boy. So it's enticing, but don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
But is there like any other show on there?
Oh,
what else do they have on there?
I wouldn't be speaking these praises if I didn't know. So they have this animated Harley Quinn show.
I heard that one's
It's
good.
like an adult comedic show. It's very funny.
I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, definitely try. Definitely, it's a very good show. They just wrapped up season 2, like 3 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, like 3 weeks ago. No spoilers. But they have a pretty fun rogues gallery. It's Harley. You have, oh gosh, what's her name? Poison Ivy. You have King Shark. And you also have like her villains are like Superman. She fights Batman, the Joker. Aquaman gets roasted in one episode. That was pretty great. It's a really funny show. Very good show. Definitely check it out.
All right.
Also, you have all the old school DC shows. You have Batman animated series, Superman the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, and Young Justice. Season 3 is right now only exclusively on the streaming service. So if you if you watched Young Justice back when it aired on TV and you wondered what happened, season 3 is on there. Definitely check it out. It gets very adult. Some girl definitely gets cut open.
Oh,
and it's wild graphic. They knew they weren't on TV anymore, and they said we're not holding back. They said,
"Oh, we don't hold back.
No.
You got paid for this, so there you go."
Also, if you want to see Static, because you haven't seen Static since you was a child, guess who's there?
It's really
Static. Yes, my man Virgil.
Oh my God!
I
haven't seen that commercial or that cartoon in so long. I definitely remember watching that when I was like young.
Yeah, he came out like 04, 03, 04.
Oh my God, Static Shock, how crazy.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. The show's not there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you. No, the show isn't there.
But he's
on Young Justice.
But he's in Young Justice.
He's in Young Justice.
This is true.
Yes.
Man, they should really make like a show or live action.
Oh, I'm doubling back. My fault. Static Shock, the animated series, is on the streaming app. All 4 seasons. So sorry.
Oh shit.
All 4
Yeah.
seasons.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm
Do
gonna have
not
to.
judge it for the animation quality,
No, because
right?
it came
Do
out
not,
like hella long ago. Okay. So.
super long ago. Yeah, the
Oh,
whole thing's here. Wow, they had short seasons, on like 13 episodes. Anyway.
oh yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, my coworker said I could use
Mhm.
his DC universe thing. So guess that's what I've got to do. That's what
Listen,
I have
just
to
give it a shot. Give it a shot. That's all I gotta say.
do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's all I got. So that's what I got for DC. Oh, also DC's Legend Tomorrow is the best besides Doom Patrol, is a cool second in terms of like really fun shows. They really know how to do ensemble shows when it comes to DC. Doom Patrol and Legends Tomorrow was great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doom
it had
Patrol and Legends of Tomorrow.
yeah, Legends Tomorrow is one of those shows that is progressed every season with every season. It's gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Agents of Shield, but I have not seen Agents of Shield. I'll probably come back to you guys next week. I have
Oh
not seen
man,
season 7 yet.
I have
It's the
not.
final season.
I am not into Agents of Shield at all. I should be because I love Marvel and stuff. I just never watched the
Great.
show.
It's a good time. It's a really good time. Really fun characters. Fitzsimmons is probably the best on-screen couple I've ever seen. It's up there. Like honestly, don't talk about anyone else. It's Fitzsimmons, man.
It's Fitzsimmons. Okay.
They go to the ends of the universe for each other, man. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's love right there. That's love.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of streaming services, I found out from my manager that Schoolhouse Rock is on Disney Plus.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
I'm just a bill.
Bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility. Yeah, if you guys ever watched Schoolhouse Rock when you were in school or little, it is on Disney Plus. I watched it in school, and it's really, really good for learning things. You know, that's the opening to the Constitution. And I would have never known that had I not watched Schoolhouse Rock. I would have never memorized that. So if you guys are into Schoolhouse Rock, if you've ever seen it before, it's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it and sing along. Not gonna lie.
If you got kids, you need to teach them about how stuff works.
Yeah.
Perfect show. Perfect show.
Yeah, it's really good for learning. You know, I don't know what teachers use nowadays, but I think teachers for younger kids should definitely use Schoolhouse Rock. It's just so good.
There's an education show that I couldn't recommend too much. Dora the Explorer. Can you can you see where that is? Yeah, it's right there. Do you see? It's right there. Do you see it?
Do you ever see the? You ever see the parody they did of that in Phineas and Ferb? Oh, also Phineas and Ferb. Everybody watch that show. That cartoon is still good. Phineas and Ferb is great, and it has got some banger songs. Okay, SIMP Squirrels in My Pants, that slaps till this day.
Oh, actually, it's really great that you bring up Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Because in Phineas and Ferb, there's a kid show called Ducky Momo. And it's like a Dora the Explorer type thing. So that they come in and they're like, Ducky Momo's lost or something like that. They help him find the bridge. And you hear the kids are like, there, it's right there. And he's like walking around, like looking around. They're like, there, it's right there. He like does not pay attention. He like walks off screen. They're like, no, on the other side. And it's like throughout the whole episode, it's just Ducky Momo trying to find where to go next. And it's just like they're making fun of Dora the Explorer.
Yeah. It's right there. But speaking of Phineas and Ferb, folks, it was announced 2 days ago that there's a Phineas and Ferb movie dropping on Disney Plus. No, not Disney Plus. Yes, Disney Plus. My fault. Disney Plus on August 28th. It's
a new Phineas and Ferb.
A new Phineas and Ferb movie. Vincent Martella, the voice of Phineas, just he tweeted out. Finished shooting back in June.
No way.
Yeah, it's called Phineas and Ferb, the movie Candace Against the Universe. So it's a Candace-centric film.
Candace
Oh,
always
okay.
got the short end of the stick, so finally my girl is about to get her dues.
And she's going to space.
And she's going to
Oh.
space.
Okay.
Well, she kind of did go to space once. She was the queen of Mars.
Oh yeah.
Because she's the queen of Mars. She was invisible on Earth.
That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Huh.
Man.
Yeah. So perfect you brought
Sylvia,
that up.
I totally understand Disney Plus is hella expensive. I have all these streaming sites that I pay for, and yes, it gets hella expensive. So I do not blame you.
That's tough. You have to really pick one if you're really just going on the cheap.
Yeah.
I think Hulu's actually the cheapest I've seen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it like $6 or $7? Or like isn't Disney Plus like cheaper or
Disney Plus I think is sitting at $7.
Oh, okay.
I think it's sitting at $7 a month. I don't have the service, so I cannot say. I'm just a bill. I cannot. Hamilton got put on that. People have been raving.
Yeah, Hamilton is on Disney Plus now.
Disney Plus. I've never seen, and at this point, I'm just gonna keep it going because the streak's been going too long.
It's kind of how I feel about Cats. I've never seen Cats. I don't really know what Cats is about, and I intend to keep it that way.
I don't think the people who created Cats know what Cats about. Anyway, so it's $7.99 a month for Disney Plus. So I think it's sitting at the cheapest. That's as a cheap. I believe. No, don't go to the Hulu app, you fool. Just Hulu.
And this is aside from any like additional like services provided if you were to subscribe to like a phone service, like say Verizon, for example.
Right. I have Verizon, so thank you for the shout out.
Shout out to Verizon then.
Okay,
shout out to Verizon. They don't sponsor us, but they will eventually.
We're literally gonna have all phone services subscribed to us, even though they're all competitive.
Yeah, I am.
Speaking of the end of society as we know it, did you hear how people are getting chipped?
What?
happened to my...
Oh, you mean like microchipped?
Yes, so we stumbled into Christoph's conspiracy corner. Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that was one of my topics. The conspiracy, you guys.
Oh shoot, that's right, Sephi. Go.
Guys, we're gonna continue.
Okay, sorry guys. I had to. Frank's mom is gonna be here in like an hour, so I'm probably gonna get off in like 20-30 minutes. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
We're at an hour already, so.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Anyways, the conspiracy, the freaking fireworks, Christoph, the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
The fireworks.
I told you.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know or didn't see it, last podcast, Christoph had a conspiracy about fireworks. Would you like to briefly explain that?
Just briefly. Right. So if anyone's taken notice, anyone's been outside the last few weeks, they would have noticed that there have been random sporadic if you live in any suburban to urban area, you may have noticed in the last few weeks that there's just random fireworks been going off. Just been going off randomly. My theory was that it's a conspiracy planted by the police in order to incite some type of violence in neighborhoods. Actually, fun fact, I think on Wednesday, New York police were found to have tons of fireworks in their cabins. I've also noticed in some areas in, I want to say like Texas, in those like sundown towns or any type of areas like that. Someone on this is hearsay. This is just what I saw in a tweet. So take it. I'm taking with a grain of salt, but take it with a grain of salt. It might be something. There are cards going around talking about how there's going to be a cleansing, or like KKK are going to have rallies and be out and about, and the fireworks are a way to get people ready, sensitized to, because they're just going to kill any black person they see.
Yeah, like shoot them.
Yeah, take them out. You know what I mean? No, again, it's just conjecture. I'm not here to try to create false narratives or try to incite fear. I'm just relaying what I saw. Right, these all could just be a hoax, could just be people saying stuff just to say stuff.
Just to get riled up.
yeah, but that's just what I've been seeing, and I just want to let you guys know that's just what I'm seeing.
Yes. So a few days ago, I was browsing the R conspiracy subreddit because I like to look at their crazy conspiracies, and some of them do kind of make sense when they do that, but it's conspiracy, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I saw a post on there regarding to Christoph's fireworks that in New York, there was some police who were selling fireworks out of their cars, and that they were shooting fireworks. So I was like, holy shit! Like Christoph was right. So I sent the picture to the Discord chat. But yeah, I heard the fireworks outside. I went to go sit outside a few days ago on my balcony, and lo and behold, I heard pew, pew, just like very few, not a lot, but I did hear some. And I did also see that thing on Twitter where they're handing out like little pieces of paper or posting them and saying that there's going to be some type of cleansing. Again, obviously take this with a grain of salt because this could be real, this could be a hoax. We don't really know. But I did see somebody on Twitter was like, oh, their uncle's jail mate was part of the white militia and said that, like, yeah, it's true. Like, they're just going to go out and start shooting people because it's fireworks. They can't really tell if it's gunshots or fireworks. However, anyone can say, oh, I know somebody who knows somebody. So it may be true, it may not be true, but just anyone who's going to be outside or doing something today, please be careful. You really don't know what's going to go on.
Absolutely. Always keep safe.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, that got kind of dark.
Yeah,
but I was definitely consciously aware of this too. Like even here at the office, I know that I should probably just like head on back home like when I get the chance. Yeah, because it's gonna get crazy out there, especially since like everyone's just stuck indoors. So there's no like publicized like event where like we'll actually just see like a showcase in fireworks, which would deter other people from like needing to do that themselves. And
right.
I don't know. So I just, of all days, like definitely just be careful out there, and also just stay safe at home too.
Yeah, stay safe at home. Yeah, we're cooking in the house.
So many shows to try.
Yeah, we just gave you a bunch of shows to watch. We're gonna be cooking in the house. My dad gave us a little mini grill, so we're gonna set that up on our balcony and just grill some burgers and hot dogs and stay inside. So. But yeah, I forgot that he gave us this like little mini. It's like a grill and a cooler.
Is it a George Foreman on it?
Hey, it's not a George Foreman. It's like a grill. It's like a legit, like you put charcoal on the bottom and you grill it. But it's like a little portable one,
right?
That you could take to like the beach or something. Nice. And my dad gave it to me when I moved out here because I was like, oh, that'd be pretty cool to have. And we're finally gonna use it, so pretty excited. And it's cool because it comes like. The bag, like, so it comes inside of a bag, and the bag is the cooler, so you can put your drinks and stuff in there to keep them cool. And then it has like the little bottom part, where the charcoal is going to go, and then 2 grill tops to put them on top and start grilling it up.
Grill it up. But hold on, this isn't even the conspiracy I was going to get into right now.
Oh, right.
Oh.
But it's going to be quick because I know we're coming past an hour, so I'm not going to get too deep into it.
Okay.
But so there's this base. So let me try to get this correct. I believe it's called RFID chips.
Yes.
The type of chips you have
yes.
your key, your phone, your not phone, your car keys that like allow you to just like it's a sensor that allows you to like the keys that have like push to start. Those have RFID chips that allow you to like censor your car, so you don't have to actually.
Right.
Christoph? Damn, they found him. It's over. They're gonna find all of us.
They silenced him. No, we're dead.
FBI, open up.
Well, guys, it was good knowing you.
All right, it was nice knowing Christoph. He was a very good soft boy.
I will spread the word. I will.
Christoph, if you could still hear us, you probably want to disconnect and reconnect again. Mark's saying like, yeah, he knows too much. Ibrahim jumps back into the chat, by the way. Hello, back. Welcome back. So, nice fireworks we're not having yet. You give him a second. Lukusov?
Hey.
Okay.
It cut me off mid rant.
It did.
It did.
So we thought they got you. It was like perfect.
I thought they found you for realsies.
They found you.
Like, oh no, he went too deep.
Oh, no.
Oh shoot, he was too close. He flew too close to the sun. But yeah, anyway, it's gonna be chipped, and there's gonna be like packages like, oh, it's cute. You can just like have a chip in your hand. You can unlock your car, unlock your house, and
they track you, and Big Brother starts.
Because like it's like also technology. Like you can let certain people access to your car for a certain time period, or allow your car to go a certain distance. Like you want someone to drive your car somewhere. Yeah. So that scene in Ferris Bueller won't be able to happen. Where the like valet just took their car and just like beat it up.
Like Street Fighter status, or like?
No, like they just like went off like this wild high ramp and dropped their car. It's like, oh, your car would just fall apart if that happened. Anyway, that's all I got.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not too far-fetched though. We're kind of advancing to technology to the point where it's like you don't even need to verify. Like we got all the verification right here.
Yeah, I will download my consciousness into a computer though.
I will upload my stuff into a cloud.
Yeah, man.
If they do the San Junipero route for Black Mirror, I'll go that route. I'll live my life in a idyllic landscape and party with a bunch of people.
In the 80s, just.
In the 80s or 90s or 2000s. There were different decades.
That's true. That's true. I'd be a superhero. I'd be able to fly and stuff.
True. So.
I'd be all of me too.
But yes, if we go the San Junipero route, that's where I'm going.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's all I got, guys. Be safe. We're all doomed.
All doomed. Let's just enjoy it while it lasts, you know?
Yeah.
Just be safe. Watch whatever show you want right now.
Watch whatever show you want right now.
Just watch it. If you want to watch some weird tentacle hentai, watch it. If you want to watch Phineas and Ferb, watch that. Just watch whatever you want. Okay? No,
just don't put those two together.
Left, but you know what? I appreciate the energy.
I
appreciate the energy.
Yeah. Just, oh, hello. You were in Minecraft Ibrahim. He was playing Smash with someone. Did you win, Smash? Did you win?
Did you win, son?
Did you win, though?
Did you
win, son?
It's so funny because my grandpa used to say that whenever my brother and I were playing video games. He'd be like, who's winning? Or be like, are you winning? It's just like, it's so true.
Listen, like, I don't understand the basic mechanic, but I know someone's got to win.
I know you winning.
Is that you?
Yes,
also,
Sylvia Junipero.
Our voices are relaxing.
Thank you. Yes, if you guys have ever watched Black Mirror, there is an episode called San Junipero where they, when you pass away, before you pass away, you can upload your consciousness to something called San Junipero because of lesbians. Yes, it was a great episode, and the lesbians were in love, and I loved it, and they were so sweet.
The lesbians were in love.
Also, if you have not seen Black Mirror, don't start now. Now's not a great time.
No, please don't watch Black Mirror right now. This is the worst time to watch that show. Okay, please.
Even
do not watch it.
The creators came out and said, "Listen, we can't make new episodes. It's too dark out there."
It is not happening. So do not watch that. If you really want to watch that show, go ahead, watch it. But I'm telling you, you probably don't want to watch it right now. You probably want to wait till like 2021 or 2022. Just saying.
After a couple rounds of therapy, 2025.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, there's nothing wrong with going to therapy. Just throwing it out there, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Little PSA.
There's nothing wrong with it. Just if you're having trouble and you can afford it, go ahead and do it. I've been toying around with the idea, and it's just always good to talk to somebody who doesn't know you. You know?
That's true.
Well, that's a perfect thing to end on, guys.
Alrighty.
So,
any final comments?
be safe out there. Again, just take care of yourselves. Tell your family, your friends, anybody that you love them, because you don't know what or who or where or why something happens. But just take it day by day, and You know, I ask everyone to put good vibes in the universe because I know that's what Megan would have wanted. So even if it's like a nice comment to somebody or you smile at somebody, just put some good vibes in the universe today and going forward.
Absolutely.
And Christoph, you have anything you want to say?
Any last thing? Listen, guys. Series watching at all times. Yeah. Watch Doom Patrol. If nothing else, watch Doom Patrol. It'll get you through it, I promise.
All right.
I guess my last piece would be to, you know, always keep family close, keep your friends just as close. Be positive out there, especially online, because it's extremely toxic right now.
Really.
And watch what you want to watch, and if you can, get money. And I'll end it off on there.
Make that bread, okay?
All right, so we'll end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching and or listening to DangIT Prodcast episode 315. My name is Justin.
I'm Steffi.
And I'm Christoph.
And thanks for watching. #bye, everyone.
#bye.